that fear of failure, or that like, I cannot possibly afford to fail, you give it everything you have to make sure that it doesn't fail. And I can definitely tell just from the little bit I know you that you have that kind of an attitude. It's a good one. How do you gain that kind of perspective?
It's so funny you say that because I don't necessarily consider myself someone that just takes wild risks. And I wouldn't say that, on the entrepreneurial scale, I'm like pure entrepreneur, like go out there, just take risks, don't listen to what people say. In fact, I would say I'm somewhere in the middle. I take very calculated risks. I mean, if you think of the companies I've worked for, they've all been kind of like companies that have been known and had pedigree, and in some ways were safe bets. I would say I am not the type, or at least in the past, I was a people pleaser. I mean, it's kind of why I was good at what I do, in that I was good with people and good with connecting with them. But the negative side of being a people pleaser, and you don't realize this until you kind of age a little bit, is that you tend to also care what people think, and that also stops you from taking risks. So I think with TruCar, sometimes this opportunity that came to me, it's a combination of your back is against the wall, meaning the environment at Edmunds had changed with some of the people that I really loved leaving the company. So my back was against the wall in terms of the environment I was in. And then what you really think about is, if I pass up this opportunity, if I don't even say yes to the interview, will I regret this 10, 15, 20 years? And so for me, I have been much more comfortable in taking risks when I weigh what will happen if I just stay in the same place. If I look 15 years from now and I said no to that TrueCar opportunity, and now all of a sudden TrueCar's, doing well, and showing success and gaining momentum, would I regret not being on that ship? And the answer was yes. I would absolutely regret it. And so I've now embraced risk taking probably more. When you take a risk and it works out, it actually gives you much more confidence to do it again.
thing that I heard you not say, but allude to is that you were willing to roll up your sleeves and do whatever was needed for you to do, even though it might have been outside of your comfort zone. And I hope that's one thing that people are taking away from this podcast today, is that you did what needed to be done, not necessarily what you would have chosen to do, but it helped you get to where you are today. And just seeing the joy as you're presenting now, I really believe that those things were foundational for where you are now. So